started doing stand-up because I needed an outlet for my anger. I started 14 years ago, and I've been going hard ever since. Like I don't miss a week doing at least one spot a week.
What was the hardest part about starting?
The hardest part about starting was honestly just starting, like putting myself through 5-minute sets, 10-minute sets, 3-minute sets, whatever it took to get on stage.
When did you notice that your style changed from like beginner to more advanced?
Probably about the 5-year mark. That's where I started being more like story-driven versus like bit-driven. I fell in love with storytelling, and it's been my favorite way of communicating comedy ever since.
What story to you is like the one that you would share most often on stage?
Probably about the one about dating a girl who's an Instagram whore.
Okay. All right. So when it comes to the mic, what kind of comedians do you see? So like, if you could say their styles, what would you say?
I see a lot of self-referential guys, like guys that tell you stories from their own personal life. Then there's guys who do bits who I appreciate, but it's not as honest as the guys who are telling stories from their own lives. But I love it all. I love comics who can draw away from the comedy and go away from the story and just give you a bit. I've always thought that was a skill that I lacked.
What style would you like to see more of? Like, I guess.
Honestly, I would love to see more of the bit-driven guys, because I mean the story-driven guys, like they're all in the same scene, so you kind of like learn their bits.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the guys who just come up with story or jokes off of the stories that they have in their own lives. Yeah, those are probably my favorite.
So when it comes to hosting, though, let's say somebody's more intermediate, how would you start hosting and running a mic?
If I was starting a mic right now, I would find a place that was, first of all, open to what comedy is in an open mic scene, because it's not the same as a show. It's not the same as an open mic where there's like
Comedy club?
Comedy club. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's really where it's at right now.
How do you break that barrier, though? Like,
That's a hard question. I mean, if you've got the sets to just break sets like that, that's great. I mean, I'd love to see it, but it's very hard to achieve. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of the comics that I see right now are somewhere in between a bit comic and a story comic.
So when it comes to like talking with an owner to start a mic or whatnot, how would you start that conversation?
Just be honest. Tell them what you expect from the show. Tell them what you expect to bring into their office, into their coffers at the show. Like if you can bring money to any establishment, they're happy to have you there. But if you put on a not as strong show, that's what you're gonna get out of it. You know what I mean? Like I could go up and do like a 30-minute set and then bring five comics up for 5 minutes, and it wouldn't be the same set that it is that when you come and watch us tonight, and we're doing 10-minute sets for the most part, you know, and then a few 5-minute sets here and there. It's a different animal. You know, like the sets that you do that are 10 minutes and longer between comics that are trying to build a set is completely different than guys who already know what they're saying. And I love the new guys. I think the new guys are where the lifeblood of the comedy is at. And I love it. I love these guys.
Nice. So, I honestly, I just wanted to talk to you because like I've seen you around for like a minute.
Yeah.
But I think running a show is something that a lot of, especially I think that middle ground for stand-up comedians, just don't know.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. Like it really is. It is a dog eat dog world. You know what I mean? Like you can go up and do the set that you've always wanted to do, and then everybody else behind you fails, or it goes the other way around. It's a magical thing, and you can't not enjoy watching the evolution of its bloom and continue. You know what I mean?
right, bro, you're good.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I love you.